Welcome. In front of me is a POCO M8, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you will want to open up content that you wish to capture, which I'll be using a home screen as an example for this. That is already open and visible on my screen. Once the content that you wish to capture is visible on your screen, all you will need to do is just press the power button and volume down. You get this flash along with the pop-up with scroll and send options visible, and this will disappear on its own after a moment. And as you also seen, the scroll option wasn't available. It was kind of grayed out. That's because there's nothing really to scroll down on. But as an example, if I open up something like settings and do it once more, you can see I can now click on it, and this would allow me to capture a long version of a screenshot, which automatically starts scrolling down, but I can just do it myself. Click on done, check mark, and this now saved a longer version of a screenshot that captures a little bit more than what's just visible on the screen. And if we go into our gallery application, if we can actually find it, see either, oh, okay, there is a gallery. Okay, now I'll be using gallery, and I do prefer this myself, and the reason for that is it's a little bit better designed when it comes down to screenshots and screen recordings compared to the Google Photos. But in both of them you will find the same things. It just might be a little bit organized in a little bit different way. So for this I'm using gallery, and in here you can see the screenshots already right here, but if you're trying to find them later on down the line, it will be much easier to go to the second tab right here and then find the screenshots screen recordings album right here. And you can see here we have screenshots, and we do have a separation between screen recordings and screenshots. So I can tap on them and it will show me each one of those separately. And here's the long version of a screenshot, hence why there are black bars, because if I were to zoom it in to fit the screen, you can see it's now scrollable. And here's the normal screenshot. So there we go. Now I do want to point out a little caveat. You won't be able to capture a screenshot in every single application. As an example, when it comes down to garbage applications like this trash right here, there's a feature on Android that is designed to protect the privacy and security of the user, but when it's being used by Netflix or Spotify or any other garbage streaming platform that just initiatifies the hell out of itself, it's not being used for that reason. It's being used to basically dictate how you can use the application and what you can do in it without your permission, knowledge, or just completely violating how I would say you are able to use your device. Considering I have never agreed to terms of service or privacy, I don't give two shits if this application is installed on my device. I should be able to capture this as long as I haven't agreed to the application changing any of my settings, which I have not. I don't even own a Netflix. So when it's doing this bullshit, which is not capturing a screenshot, though give it a second, gets you this pop-up, can take a screenshot of this. Why the shit can't I? How about you go F yourself? Know your place, trash. There are much better options like CloudStream that you can find on GitHub. I highly recommend checking it out. When an application dictates how you're gonna use your device, you can go tell it to piss stuff off and find a better option, which would be CloudStream. It's free, by the way. So might not work perfectly, but because it's free, I would consider that a great trade-off. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.